And Cleveland with a change here, too. Embiid's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Harold dishes to Wade. Johnson with it. Down low. It's stolen by Wade. No good. Shot missing. Roy with some nice deep.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Really, his defensive coaches in our meetings talk about the players staying on a string, helping the help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a defense. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case. But it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player. I can't deny my laser focus on the sport. Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. KD against Rent. Rent at the elbow. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
With the fadeaway. And Washington again with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Cavaliers trail by 16.
A bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Price. And just miss after miss right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert.
Mounting with every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? Change in the front office. The team has tried for years to rebuild in a number of different approaches. Perhaps a fresh outlook for fans under new guidance gives this team new hope.
Wizards making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Olajuwon's checked in for Cleveland. Red. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Red. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson. This is to KD. Uncovered. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 16. Here's Fred. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Johnson for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that'll...
got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, D-Wade out there with Price. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Wilkes in at the small forward position. The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Johnson.
When you think back to LeBron's last year in Cleveland, one wonders how differently it may have turned out if Kyrie was there with him.
Well, you think back, Greg, Isaiah Thomas was never healthy. He had been a recent All-Star with another team. They were counting on his quickness and his scoring. But through it all, the Cavaliers reached the NBA Finals. Just another testament to the talent and the leadership that LeBron gives you.
Now, here's Price. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Johnson. A 12-point game. Now the dish to Durant. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Here's Russell. Good D by Embiid.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots. Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
So for the Wizards, Worthy comes in for Isaac, and it's Roy in for Durant. Free throw, no good for Russell. The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Johnson, a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Wilkes. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Johnson against Price. From about 19 feet. And another miss by Washington.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Johnson, and stolen by Price. To the middle. There it goes, it's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Wilkes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Roy passes to Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Wilkes. Embiid trying to break loose. Wilkes, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Worthy kicks to Roy. Outside Robinson. James Worthy on the way. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 17. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 1:33 left to play in the third. A drive by Wade. That one, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes to Harper. Robinson left side. Outside Worthy. There's the lob to the hoop.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Price, the pass to Wade. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside for Roy. Off target with his 3.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Wade. It's good on the putback.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Worthy. Over Wilkes. It's Worthy missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wade.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.